I met Andy Rolfe of Keystone back in the early to mid 1990s. He was on the other side of a transaction from me when I was practicing law and represented Arnold Palmer Golf Company. So I kept running into them in this negotiation, and they were frustratingly good. And when we got through that project, I recommended to the owners of Arnold Palmer Golf, I said, you should hire this Keystone group because they're so good, and we ended up hiring them. And from there, I've had almost constant contact with Keystone in one fashion or another.
We do have a long history with Alec, and he's played different roles along the way. He's been a company attorney, he has been an advisor on a board, he has been a CEO with a couple of different companies. And what Alec has come to us with is a fairly wide range of issues over time.
They're smart. They're very analytical. They make decisions based on good data, quickly assess the situation, get to the problem, and help solve the problem.
He understands how we attack issues, and I believe it's a way that we attack issues that's very similar to the way he thinks about those issues.
If you said, give me your one most valuable project that Keystone helped you on, I would say the integration of the Style Mark acquisition at Foster Grant. When we bought that business, it had about $20 million of cash flow.
He wanted to try to do some plant consolidation, and he thought we'd be the right guys to do that. As it turned out, and as we talked to him about it, he went from taking us as just sort of the operational plant consolidators into actually managing the entire acquisition.
We actually brought Keystone on the scene 2 months before we made the acquisition. After the deal closed, they worked with us to do the actual on-the-ground analysis, and then they helped us through the implementation. I think we achieved about $33 million of cash flow on flat sales through the efforts of FGX working shoulder to shoulder with the Keystone team. I loved their follow-through. That gives you a real level of comfort that they've got to have ownership to get it right.
We do get very involved with clients, and I think because we get involved in implementation, we develop very strong relationships with our clients.
They show up ready to work and sleeves rolled up. People enjoyed working with them. I'm on the board now of 4 different companies. I have a feeling I'll have the opportunity to recommend Keystone again, and we'll look forward to hopefully working with them.